Listen!
Welcome everyone, this is On Just Restart, and just got off live stream. We just streamed the Nintendo Direct, we analyzed Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit, we just gushed over Pikmin 4, Metroid Prime Remastered, and I'm gonna tell you just kind of my general thoughts on this Direct. I think this was an A Direct, like a grade A. I think this was the best February Nintendo Direct we've ever gotten. And let me explain why. I'm not saying this is the best Nintendo Direct of all time. That is not what I'm saying. There have been some great Directs in the past. But this is what I am saying. I'm saying pretty much every game that showed up in this Direct, I saw and thought, huh, that looks fun. I kind of want that. Now, I'm not going to be able to buy and play every single game in this Direct, but for the most part, I don't think they dwelled too much on any particular game. They gave us a lot of quality updates on things that we needed to know for the first half of the year, and they had some really big hitters. Now, there's some things that are strange about this Direct, like for example, Metroid Prime Remastered. It's out now. It's been shadow dropped, yet a physical release is coming later this month, right around the release for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Nintendo's publishing two games in the same month, and one, which is arguably a bigger deal, is not getting any marketing. It's being rushed out. It's not being talked about. It wasn't even like a dedicated segment. It was almost put in as if it's like some sort of like third-party release, and it's just very, very strange how they've handled this. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think it does have to do with this idea that it was supposed to come out last holiday. Something happened, they had to push it, but they didn't even really have much fanfare for this game, so it's very strange. But that said, it's still real. It still exists. It's apparently only $39.99. It's not even a full-priced game, yet it's looking like a very high-quality remaster. This looks like a modern Switch game. This looks better than most published Nintendo titles. It's a great-looking game that looks incredible. And I'm just so excited for this. I can't wait to play it. We're going to be doing a live stream. We're going to be doing a graphics analysis. There is going to be a lot of Metroid Prime discussion coming really, really soon. I do think this is going to be somewhat of a teaser for Metroid Prime 4. If this is how good Metroid Prime Remastered looks, my goodness, I can't wait to see Metroid Prime 4. But going beyond Metroid Prime Remastered, just how impressive it looks and how oddly it's being released. Well, actually, on that note, I do want to take the L, because someone asked me if I think it's going to be a shadow drop, and I said no. I thought that would be insulting for the game. And I still do. I still feel that way. I think it is insulting for the game, and I'm shocked that they're shadow dropping. I think that this is perhaps marketing the game poorly. So please, check out Metroid Prime Remastered. I think it deserves our attention, but I'll take the L on that. I didn't think they would do that, and they're doing it. So great. We're getting it in February as opposed to like way later into the year, which is great. I think that actually is another point I want to go to here. Going beyond just Metroid Prime being shoved into February last minute alongside Kirby, it's that we pretty much only learned about things until July. Pikmin 4 is coming out in July. We got a release date for that. The game looks amazing. We're going to get night gameplay. It looks like we're going to have 4 different characters to use instead of 3 from Pikmin 3. The game just looks amazing, and I'm so excited for this game as well. But beyond that, we don't really have much beyond for the second half. So they didn't even really rely on announcing games that are coming out later into the year. So there's like this big vacancy for the second half that we just don't know about. Everything we learned about was for this first half. And that's another special thing about this Direct. They were really keen on telling us mostly things for the first half of 2023. And what's beyond it is Pikmin 4 that's coming out in July, which is just a month removed from the first half of 2023. Very odd. Now, they did bring up some DLC things that are bound to come out later, and that brings me to another exciting point though. I didn't think we needed to get the story DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, yet apparently, and I gotta double check this, right? Keep in mind, I'm recording this immediately after the Direct. There's gonna be an analysis soon, but it looks like in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it's Shulk and Rex, grown-up versions of them? That's crazy. Fighting Adam? I'm sorry, not Adam, Alvis? That's just insane. I'm of Adam's in there too, that'd be amazing, but like, that footage was amazing, and that's clearly hinting at the Wave 4, which is coming out later this year, but they showed that off now. And then the Splatoon 3 DLC with the side order, like, that looks really cool too. Like, so they were willing to show us some things that are coming in the future, but just DLC stuff, not actual games. So it does give me questions about the second half, but they showed off some pretty hype things. So, you know, you got the side order for Splatoon 3, you have a grown-up version of Shulk and Rex in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC coming down the road. We got Pikmin 4, it looks amazing. Metroid Prime Remastered has been confirmed, and it looks amazing, and it's getting Shadow Drop. We can play it today. That's crazy. There's another L I'm gonna take. Yes, I feel pretty good. Most of my predictions became true. There were some things that I was wrong about, like no F-Zero yet, but you know, I think that can still come later down the road, right? If Metroid Prime Remastered has proven to be true, well, then I think that should bode well for the other things we've been hearing about from these sources, right? So just stay patient for that one. But something that I want to take another L for is Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Someone asked me if I thought it would come in this direct, and I said no, I didn't think so, because every September direct is when Nintendo gives us updates for Nintendo Switch Online. Not February. This is the first that's ever happened. So this is unprecedented, literally. What does this mean? I don't know, but we get Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and if we have the expansion pack for Nintendo Switch Online, Game Boy Advance, and it's available today, I'm pretty sure. So that's more awesome content we can play immediately. I didn't expect this kind of content until September. So that's more things filling up this year. And let me come back to Kirby. They confirmed that leaked box art of the epilogue story in Return of the Dreamland Deluxe, and it looks pretty fun. Like, it's making Kirby seem to be pretty impressive. And again, it's coming out right next to Metroid Prime Remastered, which again is just mind-boggling how they're handling this, but whatever. It is what it is. It's more quality content that's coming really soon. And there were some interesting third-party stuff things as well. Like, honestly, I can't really remember the names. There's like that Samba de Amigo thing, which looked pretty good. There is like that cop game. There's Ghost Trick. Like, they're remastering some games, bringing back some stuff. Some quality third-party things that all look exciting. I'm excited for Dead Cells with the Castlevania content. There's that Mickey Mouse thing. Like, there are some good-looking third-party games. Nothing like super major, but fun quality stuff that will help to fill up this lineup for the first half. And that's also exciting. But now let's talk about Tears of the Kingdom. So we didn't get a 90-second trailer. We got a 2-minute and 18-second trailer. So they gave us another 30 seconds, or give or take. But this trailer wasn't filled, like, even though it was not a really long trailer, it was a trailer that wasn't too cryptic. It was pretty much gameplay and story, a straight gameplay and story. And we got Ganondorf's voice in the game. We finally have heard it. There's a giant flaming 3-headed dragon that might be Gleeok from the original Zelda. Like, that's in there. We have confirmed subterranean environment, so there is an underground exploration. Zelda's words, her dialogue, seem to confirm that, one, she's alive, but also that Ganondorf is way stronger than Link, which hypes things up a lot. Link looks destroyed in some of the shots. We got more updated footage. Graphically, I think the game does look substantially better than Breath of the Wild. Like, it's shown more evidence of that. They showed some new bosses. I mentioned the dragon, but there's also this giant, like, metal golem thing. All of the forces of Ganondorf seem to be enhanced greatly. There's, like, Zonai cars and helicopters. Like, there's some crazy stuff here. We can see wind patterns on the fields of Hyrule. We're seeing like these replacements to like the Sheikah towers, but we've actually even seen evidence of Sheikah technology still being in the game. So they showed off a lot in a short amount of time. And no, it's not the full blowout yet, but we have confirmation of that Link amiibo. There's a special edition, which I'm totally getting. And they have kicked things off. The Zelda Tears of the Kingdom momentum marketing, like, my words are being jumbled up here because this is a very quick, immediate recording, but it's looking all super impressive. This game's coming out May, so for those that were like, oh no, it's getting delayed, Nintendo's been so quiet. No, they've reiterated, they've given us more footage, they announced a special edition, they announced an amiibo, we got an ESRB rating a while ago. This is all happening. Now, apparently the game is $70. I gotta double check that. I just went and double checked. Yes, the game is $70, and that is kind of crazy. We're seeing that Tears of the Kingdom is $70. Nintendo is making that jump, but if there's any game on Switch that should be $70, it would be Tears of the Kingdom, and it's not going to stop me from buying. I was going to probably buy 2 copies anyways. Like, it's Tears of the Kingdom. It's interesting though how it's being handled. I'll say that Breath of the Wild though is apparently 32% off on the eShop, so that's coming in at a discount. So you got that going. And Metroid Prime Remastered is only $40, which is also interesting. But also, didn't mention this yet, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp has been confirmed for September. I believe I saw that selling for $60, which I thought initially was selling for $50, so that's also kind of weird. That all said, pricing stuff aside, like just in terms of like content, Nintendo's done an incredible job of giving us quality content to play for this first half of the year. It has me extremely thrilled and excited. This is hype. So for that reason, I think this is the best February Direct ever, because it is highlighting what I think might be one of the best first halves for Nintendo in a very, very long time. What this means for the second half of the year, well, that's a whole other discussion for a whole other video that we will be getting to in the not so distant future. But for now, I'm probably gonna be downloading Metroid Prime Remastered and just analyzing Tears of the Kingdom to Kingdom Come, because I'm excited. But yes, content is coming, guys. Thank you for watching this quick rambling here. But yes, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is Honest Restart, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.